I meant to change this shirt because you see me in it. You would see me in it in every single video, but I try to remember to change it before I record. I wear this shirt every single day. I do wash it in between wearings. It's my most favorite shirt. I'm jumping in because I'm putting off stuff that I should be doing. Well, we were going to go to an AA meeting tonight, and Joe is very tired, and he was sleeping, and I said, it's time to get up if you want to go. And I said, do you still want to go? And he says, no, I don't think I want to go. I said, well, okay then. Are you sure? He says, yeah, I don't want to go. And he fell back asleep, and then he wakes up and says, is it time to go? I said, you said you didn't want to go. He goes, oh yeah. So he was so happy he could go back to sleep. It's only not quite 7 o'clock. I had a busy day at treatment. I'm exhausted. I'm so strung out over the whole idea of Christmas, and I wish these things didn't have to happen. I just did a chat about it in my Patreon and for my YouTube members. It just brings back all kinds of stressful memories for me, especially the gift-giving part, because my mother wasn't good at receiving gifts, and I don't know, I felt like I had to keep everything always going good during the holidays, and it was a lot for a kid, you know. I felt like it was my responsibility, and so I always tried to control things, like letting people know what to give Mama, and I'm talking even as a child, and that carried on through the years, and then, you know, alcohol was involved, and yeah. So what we're doing though is we are going to be with Derek and LaShawn and Skylar Christmas Day afternoon, and that's when we're going to do our little exchange. And Derek is the same way, because he grew up knowing that it was going to be like me and his grandmother going at it, you know, me trying to make sure she likes every gift, and then if she didn't like it and she made a scene, and I was like, I would get mad, and I was like trying to stop that. So, you know, he always saw the dynamic of me, his mother, and his grandmother going through hell. So that wasn't good for him. And I just always saw, you know, like me and my mother going against it, and always wondered why there was so many other people involved, you know, so many people in the family. And in those days you visited family, and I felt like, doesn't anybody else see what I see? I'm sure people did. I wish I could go talk to all the dead relatives for just a day and you know, see and ask, you know, what the fuck? Okay, so there's that on my mind. There's the quilt that I haven't finished yet. Thank goodness I have finished the crochet block of the month Afghan. That's on eBay right now as an auction, if you want to go check that out. I always have my eBay link in the description of the video. I'm tired. I'm really tired. I kind of would have liked a meeting, to go to a meeting, but I'm just tired, and I probably would have been the one driving. And so Joe doesn't like to drive at night, and I don't either anymore. So what else? What else can I tell you? I just cut a bunch of shit for Joe to sort and stack for this week, and he has a lot of ironing to do too. And I do pay him for these things. That's how he earns his gas money and stuff like that. And he still can pick up an odd job every now and then. He has one right now. They thought they were going to get paid today, but that didn't happen, and that's the way it goes. So what he does is, there's a roofer who will contact Joe and say, can you get me a team of roofers for this job? And so Joe is like the general contractor. So he hires the guys. He has a friend, and his friend has crews, and So they all get a cut as it goes down, and Joe's cut isn't big, but what he does is he sits in his truck, he goes to the site, just makes sure the men are working, and if they would need something, he can go to the store, but he can't even get on a ladder now. His legs are not, he can't really feel like his feet and stuff, so that's weird getting on a ladder, and there's no way he's up on a roof. He can't do that anymore. His balance is horrible. So he can still, though, get these little gigs, and it just is, you know, just takes that responsibility away from the guy who's got the job. He just hires Joe, gives Joe a cut for being the one to sit there and make sure everything's going good. But Joe has been having some dreams like almost every night. Now his meds, 2 of them can actually cause that. But they're not like really bad dreams. They're just bizarre. And I wish I could remember some of the other ones. I remember last night's dream. I have to get off that table because it's squeaking. I was still on my iPad and he was sound asleep. And I hear him saying a few things, and then all of a sudden, it's like he's awake, but he's not. I know he's not. And it's not a low sugar thing. When his sugar is low, he says really funny things, but only after he's coming out of it. When his sugar's really low, it's, you know, it's good if he can say, you know, if he can even make a sound. But then after I feed him sugar, he'll start saying hilarious things. But this is more of just a dream. And I hear him say, honey, you have to get up. And I was like, why? He goes, you have to take a shower. What the hell? And I said, I do? He goes, yeah. He goes, you have to. And I was like, why? And he said, because you are covered in mud. I said, I don't see any mud on me. I play along with it. I have fun with that. He goes, it's all on the back of your arm. I said, okay. He goes, go take a shower. And I said, okay, you just sleep. And then a few minutes later, he goes, honey, you have got to go wash your feet. And I said, why? He goes, because they're covered in mud. I was like, oh, he entertains me to no end. I said, where did I get the mud? He goes, you were laying here on the floor. I was like, there's no mud.
Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to my camera. He just woke up. Hang on. That startled me. Anyway, yeah, I'm glad that he's awake. He's making some soup now. And I went and pulled out the quilt. And I'm going to put those rows together. And I don't think I'm doing anything fancy for the border other than just sewing around it. And then I'll take pictures of that. I am going to wash it, I guess, because I want to see it ragged. And then, I don't think I'm gonna put that one on eBay. I can't bring myself to part with it because I put so much time and effort into that. Oh my goodness. All right, you guys, I just wanted to chat and I wanted to tell you about Joe's dream. He has had some funny dreams. My favorite one to date is, and I know I told you guys about it, but some of you probably didn't hear it, and it was a while ago. I was in my sewing room, and he just walks in naked. He was in bed sleeping, and he got up, and he came into the bedroom and just stood there. And I said, what's the matter? And he said, I have something to tell you. And I was so scared. I'm like, what is he going to say? And he looked really sad, and I was like, what? And he said, I don't know how to crochet. It's when I was doing some crochet videos and I said that's okay or something like that. And he said, but I won't be able to help you. I was like, it's okay. I walked him back to bed. Now, how many of you had a naked man in your sewing room telling you he doesn't know how to crochet? Huh? When he said it, I just could not help laughing. I just thought it was so sweet. All right, you guys, for real, I've got to go. So, I'm so tired. All right, thanks so much for watching. I'll be back with more soon. Bye.